Welcome back, second graders. It's amazing. We've been at this remote learning for a couple weeks now, and you guys have been cranking out some amazing descriptive writing from your homes. So we've so enjoyed getting to read these papers that you're turning in each day and seeing your writing every day. Today, we're just going to continue on. Feel like today's going to be easy because last time when we worked on this, all we did was practice adding details to our web. So we're just going to continue with this today. As you recall, you're writing papers about different things like toys and sports and school subjects and restaurants, but I'm going to keep going with my paper on Christmas traditions to show you what to do next. Now, as you'll recall, last time, before I added my three details to my topic there, my little supporting topic, I sort of took what was in the middle and I made like a little mini topic sentence so I knew what I was going to write about that day. So, if I'm going to write about looking at lights today, before I even start getting into the fun parts of that, I'm going to let my reader know that this page is going to be about looking at lights. Now, remember last time I started with one type of tradition is baking cookies. And I know that if you were sitting here and I asked you, girls and boys, what's another good way that I could transition into this next paragraph? Probably kids would be jumping up and down and yelling at me and saying, the next tradition, or another type of tradition, or the second tradition. So any one of those would work fine, but I do want to let my reader know right away which tradition I'm going to talk about this time. So I might just choose, no, 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 how about another? Another tradition is looking at lights. Okay, remember last time I did like how we added a text feature of some bold print just to remind the reader specifically what this page is going to be about. So I might put looking at lights right here. And if you are a friend who's doing this in your notebook instead of in this packet, all you have to do, remember how we wrote last time? As I continued on in my writing journal, I decided to just write on one side of the paper in case I might want to add a text feature over on this side. If you wrote on the back, no worries, but maybe from now on, maybe just write on one side of the paper. So if you're doing yours on regular paper, you could just skip a line and add another bold heading right here. Okay, so either way, no matter which kind of paper you're using, you could add a text feature. And now that we know what this specific chapter is going to be about, now I'm going to go to my web and I'm going to add the details about looking at lights. Now, in my family, it's kind of funny. Of course, we do this at night. So we always, I hope we never get in a car accident or anything where we have to get out of our car because lots of times we just wear our PJs and we bring blankies and we wrap up just right before bed. So PJs and blankies, which is kind of funny. Then this is another kind of funny tradition. We always get hot cocoa at the drive-through in McDonald's. So this doesn't have to be a whole sentence. It's just a couple key words to help me. So hot cocoa, McDonald's. Then another big part of this is that we always listen to Christmas music. I'm going to put that there. And girls and boys, I'll tell you a secret as a mom. I love Christmas lights, but what I really love the most about doing this is just being together and getting all my family in the car and hearing everyone laugh because we have such fun together. Okay, so now I'm going to go through and I'm going to start writing about the details of looking at lights. So I'm going to start with PJs and blankies. So another tradition is looking at lights. Good. Okay. First, you might want to get cozy by putting on your PJs and snuggling in a blankie. Okay, so I'm gonna cross that off. PJs and blankie, check. Now I'm gonna talk about hot cocoa at McDonald's. It would be fun to hit up the drive through and get a hot cocoa from McDonald's. And by hit up, you know that means you're not gonna hit the drive-through. It just means like just to go to. It's just I'm trying to have some fun with my word choice here. So it'd be fun to hit up the drive-through and get a hot cocoa from McDonald's. One type of music. Oh, I forgot to cross that off. Hot cocoa McDonald's. Now I'm talking about music. I'm going to check. Okay, one type of music that moms love, but usually not dads, is pentatonics. Now, if you're a grown up watching this, I bet you're laughing right now because you know exactly what I'm talking about. Pentatonics, you know what I might do? I'm going to put that in bold. I think that maybe I will put this word in a glossary later on to maybe do a definition, or maybe I'll just put it right up here. Pentatonics is a singing group. I love listening to pentatonics, but sometimes my husband really doesn't, but he'll do it anyway. So, one type of music that moms love, but usually not dads, is pentatonics. Now, I'm going to write the thing that I think is most important about looking at lights, and that is the laughing. Most importantly, we just enjoy each other's company and we laugh A lot. There we go. So, this is getting easier and easier, isn't it, girls and boys? So, your job for today is you're going to look at your web, no matter if it's in the packet or just on regular paper, and you are going to pick out the next main detail. And before you add anything else, I want you to do that little mini topic sentence and maybe start it with a transition word like another tradition is, or in your case, it might be another kind of sport is, or another gymnastics event is, or another toy is, or the next kind of vegetable is, or the second type of board game is, and then you'll list what you have in your little circle. So you do that first, then you go back, put all your other details in, and then turn it into something that is informing your reader about that little topic. Don't forget, just like last time, take a picture of your web and take a picture of your writing and make sure you upload it to Seesaw. Happy writing!